Grand rising to you all. It's Aloe Veena. Today you can't see me on camera because I'm tired, I'm resting, my eyes are sore, I don't feel too great. But I'm going to make this be clear cut as possible. First and foremost, I made a mini movie about Tariq Nasheed. Some people may know him. It's just a mini movie, a light-hearted, endearing movie. It's not intended to offend. Tariq has made movies about Asian people with little caricatures and expressions about them in his podcast. Some of it, I was a bit both about it, both sides. His callers weren't too great. Insulted members of the Asian community and so on and so forth, but there's no hard feelings to Tariq Nasheed. Just showing us my side, my creativity, like you have too. Maybe I'm not as good as you, but hey, there you go. It's no hard feelings. Just a bit of light-hearted humour. Anyway, enough of that. Israel bombed Iran. I told you in my previous broadcast that this is not a good idea. If this did happen, according to my previous broadcast, it's going to cause a lot of tension, international tension, and possible trigger, at worst, the global warming side, the climatic problems, and so on and so forth. Reason being, people in the boffins who know about hitting nuclear plants and consequences and so on. People who know about Chernobyl and so on. I'm not going to the science of that. But anyway, there's something you guys need to deal with. You're the allies of Israel need to deal with that. Anyway, I'm not going to too much. I've got nothing against no one. I'm not taking sides. I take sides of the righteous, not the wrong. But now the issue is how much support Israel's going to get from their allies, because Iran is a very dangerous force. You can't do it, you cannot mess with him, and they could do a lot of damage. But at the moment, I did mention that the Mars and Leo at the moment will probably leave slowly in the end of next week. That's astrologers. People don't know about astrology, you may not know what I'm talking about, speaking another language, but yeah, that's causing people to be a little bit more impatient, a little bit more, what do you call it? Argumentative is that the right word, but at this moment, it's a lot of tensions in the planets and so on. But maybe some people can pick it up a bit on a domestic level. But this will go by the end of next week anyway. I did mention plane crash there in India. Condolence to the bereaved and the dead. It hit me a lot, although in my live broadcast recently, I was surprised. I mentioned there'll be more plane crashes, more incidents, airborne, seaborne, this is no surprise. It's not going to happen to each individual, each group. It's going to be a little bit more frequent as life goes on. So please, like I said in my previous broadcast, as I predicted, hold your loved ones tight before you travel. It's not going to happen to all the time to each individual or each group, but please be aware what world we're living in these days. Times have changed. Technology changes very fast. It could do us very good, and it can bring a lot of evil into the world too. So you need to look at pros and cons. AI is developing very fast. It's for the great good, but also it can be used for evil too. So be aware of that. Do your research. But I'm going to talk about AI and the pros and cons of technology here. This is not the broadcast I'm going to go. I could do that separately one day. I'm unwell, I'm resting, you can't see my face, I'm swollen. My first take was taken down by TikTok. My eyes are swollen. As I speak now, my eyes are swollen. I have to rest myself, I have to put myself first. I did mention that at some point, as I'm focusing on my business, that I'll probably do some clips
Mommy,
hold on a bit about that. I was disturbed by my daughter. That I'll be doing more tuition clips, but maybe someone TikTok on the longer ones on YouTube, that's later on. I'll be probably writing some stuff on Substack, which is connected to my aloeveena.com website. It's on retail and obviously a social website, a blogging website. You get some deals as well, some brand deals. I'm going to upload that soon. But if you're into games, like phone or tablet games, just take a look. You can look at the cash games on there. I'll be adding more stuff later on the line, but also I have an online retail website on aloeveena.com. Please have a look at that, and yeah, support me, my project, my journey, my businesses. That will help me a lot. Yeah, and also it's a 50-50 gain in a way, because if you find something interesting, you're going to gain from it. Obviously sign up to our newsletter as well, so you can get updates. There's always something new coming up, but obviously I haven't, I've been a bit busy with so many things. But there are new things to come. Sorry. As I said, yeah, I'll be doing some writing later on, but I'm just so mega busy. Just pray for me that I get well soon, because without my health, there's no wealth. So it's important for countries to invest in their health and social services. It's very important for everyone in general, young and old. Business, no business. You know what I mean? So it's very important. Also, subsidies on talent, kids, companies that could help benefit the society and so on. Yeah, there's some countries that are stingy, but hey, I'm not going to countries, but it's what it is. I'm really tired, as you can hear. I'm really tired. I said, my previous TikTok was taken down for some reason, where my face was shown, but I realized in hindsight I look awful, so I decided to use this instead, because it just kind of symbolises how I'm feeling at the moment, and how some people in general are feeling. This firestorm in the heart, the rose there with a bit of love on the side. It's very symbolic for what's happening at the moment. I said US is making a lot of noise, and they need to be careful in the UK. They're both allies to Israel, some Middle Eastern countries as well, Muslim Indians. They have to be careful how they go about it, because Iran could get turned very, very aggressive, and it can be consequential. They don't play around. I hear US is making a lot of noise with Trump and what's going on with the policies, which I'm not happy with at the moment. I've just put it on my front post with the immigration, deportation. Our children are treated, our adult children are treated like caged animals. Kids separate from the parents. It's disgusting. It reminds me something of slave times as well. Slavery period, with the people who were enslaved, like the Irish, the black people, the Asian people, the Indigenous people. Remember, it just removes it back when the Indians were sent away from India, hoping that they'll get some good, bright future. But there are some cases where kids were taken from their parents and work in other fields, or go somewhere. No, I don't know where. So I don't want to go into that, but you've got an emperor, dictator in the United States, so it is what it is. And also, I do see Trump needs to be careful, because the people in the country itself and abroad who want to unalive him, and the people associated that are some elite people, and one beginning to up his security, because they could capitalise on, like, high position people being unalived, I think some will be attempts. Some have been unalived already in Minnesota, so the security needs to be beefed up there and abroad as well, because the issues in Europe with the murders and the terrorism attacks, the protests and so on and so forth. There's a lot of things going on all over the world, and the Far East as well, so in other continents. I can't stay too long. I'll say more. Please pray for me. Please go to my TikTok shop and purchase something. That helped me a lot on my main website. Take care of yourself. God bless. Bye.